is a lot. What? Yeah, it's not. It is kind of hard. I mean, I don't know. I'm somebody. I need a beverage at all times. Like I love my coffee. I love my teas and all that. So
All right, check. We are live. Let's go. Let me change these.
Hard-boiled eggs. Oh yeah, hard-boiled eggs. Yeah. It's the best. You like 4 to 6 a day.
Cool.
I didn't even know
All right, guys, we're live. What's up? How's everybody doing? Yeah. You like it when your waiter comes by, like your waiter. Who's been a waiter here? You always know, like right when someone takes that first bite, go and ask them how they're doing, right? All right, we're doing a workshop today. If anyone want to do like a last call, or you want to text your friends or text anybody who wants to come in, it's like kind of a last call to get people to come in. And we're gonna do a presentation, so it'll kind of go through an semblance of thoughts. Hopefully, get you guys charged up, and by the end, we're gonna be posting to social. Not like at the very end. We'll just learn how to post to social and go from there, so we can be more impactful as professionals. Is that cool? Mm-hmm. All right, cool. I like everybody like nodding along. So got the agreement as professionals that we're gonna like lean in and we're gonna have some fun together and do the right thing, right? Who says that? Do the right thing. All right. So welcome to the workshop. All right, we are live, so I can turn this camera around. So there's a camera over there too. It's live on Facebook. I want to get more intentional about like streaming and sharing resources to people. That's kind of a theme about today, right? As you guys are looking at me and watching me do this, I'm scared to death. I'm nervous. I'm sweating, right? It's not easy, but I've been doing this for like 15, 20 years, all right? You got to start somewhere. That journey of 1,000 miles is going to start with one single step. Do y'all agree? You guys ever heard that before? Oh, yeah. Journey of 1,000 miles starts with one single step. All right, so we're going to get better at social. If you have your phones, do me a favor, pull your phones out really quick. Take a photo of this, or get that QR code going. This is my school, okay? This is school, and I appreciate you guys pulling the phones out and getting it done. I'm going to let people know who are on live, hopefully. Let's see, let me go back to live really quick, make sure that everything's good. I think we should be good to go. So we're on social too. My hope is that other people can gain value from this as well. So they can see the room right now. We go back here. So this is going to be School. You guys heard of School? S-K-O-O-L. S-K-O-O-L. All right. It was created by this guy, Alex Hormozi. And it's a platform that helps people get better at stuff. Kind of a weird statement, but there are groups in there that teach people how to be better at selling health insurance, or how to be better at real estate, or how to understand accounting. And it's not all stuffy stuff. There's things like how to be better at like maybe a game that you like. I promise you, they have groups in there and they have things that you can learn about. The same thing went in line with this: marketing, advertising, digital assets. It's a lot, right? It's not like one thing. It's evolved over time. It's evolved with you guys. A lot of your generation, we have completely different terminology than you guys do. So in here, every professional that's in a regulated position, so if you're an insurance agent, or you're in legal or medical, real estate, mortgage, finance, these are all the things you guys are familiar with. These are the biggest industries in the world. They're the biggest revenue drivers in the world. You make the best careers, in my personal opinion, if you want to have an established career. They're in here. So there's 220 plus people. A lot of them are top producers in the United States. I'm saying these people are doing 100 million a year in business. Right. So I represent clients that do 500 million to $1 billion, but then I've got individuals that I coach to be better at social media that are doing 100 million plus in business. So as you guys are going through this, it's just a perspective shift. Did you guys feel like the air kind of change a little bit? I kind of feel like I got your attention a little bit with numbers. We're numbers people, right? We're like, oh, if they're successful, I could be successful too. You guys agree? If someone can do it, can you guys do it too? Mm-hmm. I like how fast you answered that. You guys see a little bit of relation between Garrett and myself, right? And Mike and all these people. We've all grown up together, right? So we've seen each other when we were young people, or we were athletes, or when we were skateboarding, or doing, stuff like that. So we've changed and molded into professionals, and we get to help other people. So that's really cool. Okay, so you can jump into that school anytime. It's 100% free. There's a 10-course module on there. That's people who are on live too. You can jump on that, and you'll be better at social in general, and digital platforms. I promise you. And if you have questions, do you guys know where my office is at? It's right downstairs. So if you've never been in my office, that's not a problem. It's not a problem, but that's like something we got to change or shift, right? Because all this awesome equipment is down there as well. So if you want to come and sit with me and do something high level, you don't feel like the phone's for you, come downstairs, prove it. Let's go. right? If you think you can do like a module about the different type of health insurances and you want to put it on YouTube to share that in an email, I'll challenge you. Come on down and do it. I'd love to see that stuff, right? You think that would better your career? You think that would help you guys? Super cool, right? Pop quiz. All right, you don't have to write it down. Just think about it in your head, okay? First question, just answer it as fast as you can. So the first question is, who won a Grammy for Best New Artist in 2017? Right?
Luke Bryan.
There you go, probably. Who won MVP in Major League Baseball World Series in 2018? Can you name the family that you did your first deal with? I see heads nodding. Heads are nodding, right? Can you name the family? Can you name a leader who's been impactful in your career? A family, a friend, anyone? The name, everyone's smiling now. Everybody's like, holy crap, I don't know anything about baseball or music or whatever. What I'm trying to drive at is like in 2018, if I asked you that question, if I asked you a question today, who's the 2026 artist of the year? Boom, you're all going to answer. Because that's who we interact with. That's who we do business with online. That's who we promote. That's who we help. For me, when I had done this presentation a while back, it was like the Drakes of the world. You couldn't comment on Drake's page. He must have watched my video because then he opened up comments and now I'm allowed to comment on Drake's page. So I don't know if this impacted it or not, but it didn't at all. But that's a pop quiz for you to think about engaging with people who are like more local to you or in your inner circle. What's an engagement? Give me an example of engaging. What does that mean? Comment. Watching a video, liking a video. Yeah, right? Sharing their stuff. Right? Promoting, I mean, geez, it don't even goes as far as if you don't want to comment, send them a text message. What a great video, right? Do you guys like getting stuff like that? I love it. It's a good feeling. It's really cool. So what we want to do, we want to think about the people who've been most impactful in our lives or help us the most, who provided lunch today. You know, of course, thank you in person. Of course, a text message. But if her social media pops up later, great leader. Always willing to help. Always there for me. Say it, put it out there, right? You guys heard about this in your personal lives. Tell your friends you love them. Tell your family you love them, right? I'm not trying to be deep or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, we got our moment today. Let's use it, right? So it's going to be a common theme as we go through. You're going to think like, all right, I don't know about social media and like, oh, I'm an insurance person and you know, I'm worried about what people are going to think. Can anyone give me a rebuttal? So what people think? Who cares is a good one. You don't know me, right? What you think doesn't pay my bills. That's a big one, isn't it? Is that true? It's not being rude. I'm not being rude. It's just like, have you guys ever been on the phone with someone who's like blasting you and they're like, oh, I don't need this, and you push through and you do what you need to do and you try to qualify and you do the right thing, but then eventually you say, I got someone else I need to get on the phone to go help today. And I'm going to go help someone else today, right? And that's a wild like perspective shift. So if you do that with the social media, could you guys see that being impactful? And saying like, yeah, is it cheesy? Yeah. You know, is it goofy? Could be. But could you delete it later? Could you? Yeah. Is it not your true authentic self? Could we dial in? Yeah, but we got to start somewhere. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with one single step. All right, so this isn't a gotcha. This is not a gotcha right here. But show of hands, who's an entrepreneur in the room? It's not a gotcha. So once I get you on the back end, you're like, oh, shit. So who's a business owner, right? Why did fewer hands go up to the business owner than the entrepreneur? It's kind of weird. What's an entrepreneur in your mind? What comes to mind? You have to define it, but you want me to define it first and then you guys share? I think of like software as a service. I think of e-commerce. I think of unicorns. I think of reinventing the wheel, Silicon Valley, startups. Right? Is that what do you guys think of with entrepreneurs? What do you guys think of? You think of an attorney as an entrepreneur? Kind of is, but in his business, I don't know if I've got a license. Right? A doctor, a finance person, an insurance agent, an insurance advisor. You guys are licensed in the state to help people. You guys ever heard that before? We all dialed into that together, didn't we? Right? Because you're you're a mortgage advisor, you're a health advisor, health insurance advisor, you're a real estate advisor, finance advisor. I was licensed by a specific body to help people. And if you don't want to be helped, it's okay. It's not a problem. Move on. I'll call you in 2 weeks, right? Are we cool with this kind of mindset? Is that a bit of a perspective shift? So what I want to say is, and I heard this just the other day, and boy, did it blow my mind. And I'm going to stop using the terms because I didn't really understand them from this perspective. An entrepreneur is always trying new things. Do you guys agree? You have to. You're an entrepreneur. Uber's never been invented before. I don't know where to put it or what to do. Maybe an application. right? These are new things. You're always charting new course. Making social media highly personal. It's not that personal. New content ideas all the time. Every day is a new idea, a new thing. Have I talked to you guys about content ideas yet? Have we talked about, what have we talked about today? Engaging, commenting, liking, sharing, supporting each other, right? Creating that culture of like, oh, if that post comes up and I got a few minutes, what's an example of a comment I can give?
Great.
Great leader, great job. Now don't BS. I'm not sitting here to put words in your mouth. Someone's laughing like, I'm not gonna write that. This guy's a jerk to me. But support each other, help each other. That's what I'm saying. A goal to post every day for 30 days. All right, guys, I got a goal. We're gonna post every day 30 days. Well, that's kind of difficult. A goal can fail. A system can scale. A goal can what? A system can scale. Well, that's interesting, right? My goal is to make the best cake ever. Okay, but if I have a system or a strategy to make the best cake ever, write it down. It's got to have this amount of salt, this amount. Who's bakes in here? I don't do it as well, so you guys can give me the examples. But it's got to be right? It's got to be perfect. Who cooks in here and says like you have your way of doing it, and if it's different than the way you've done it, it's going to throw everything off? You guys ever heard that? Right? Is that a decent example? So we don't need to have this goal. We can have strategies. Use your industry to be a resource. Who can name one type of insurance product for me, please?
Dental.
No, stop it. Who can name one type of
Vision.
Who said that? Who said that? Me. Vision. See, now look, everyone's watching you. Everyone's looking at you. Look at the face getting red. Oh, getting nervous. Is anyone embarrassed of him right now? I'm happy you said it, bro. You stepped up, right? We're watching you. That's social media. So explain vision to me if you can really quick. What is vision? Why do I need vision? Why? Here, hold on. I'm going to keep doing this. Why do I need vision?
So you get glasses every year for cheap.
Yep. Get my glasses, right? I don't even know how do I even know what these are not the I'm sorry, I'm super old. I just turned 43 on Monday. These are progressive. And so I got both on this. So vision's super important for old man like me. Anyone can name another, like name a type of product for me. Name another one for me. Not the leaders, Anyone, name a product for me.
MedGuard.
I'm looking back behind you guys. MedGuard. What is MedGuard?
Supplemental living benefit.
Who would that be for? Who is it for?
For everybody.
For everyone. Why would a person want this?
I want that.
Why? Money. Why? Expand on that a little more for me.
Helps them.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Just in case what?
Me this week.
Yeah. Awesome. Good job. All right. I learned about something. Name another product for me, guys. Name another product. I'm looking in the back. Someone in the back. Y'all just sitting looking at me. Name a product. You got an old man like me. I'm 43 years old. I'm healthy. What do I need? What's it called? Secure Advantage. Secure Advantage. Well, what was that for, like AARP or something? You guys making fun of me? All right. What's the Secure Advantage? What is the Secure Advantage program? Okay. Okay. Let's go. Are you kidding me? Now, I want to tell y'all, like, if you're on the younger end of the spectrum, it's like you're learning and it's like, wow, and it's so cool, right? And you get to the older end of the spectrum, like myself, and you're like, how do I use this stuff? I need this stuff. A simple example of it was I was at this Aspire event, right? And I'm at the Aspire event and everyone's wearing the suits, the polos, you got your logos, you got all this stuff, right? Because you kind of form and you change a little bit, right? Frank, would you agree? You were rocking awesome skater stuff back then. I mean, we all change. And he still has his days where he gets to wear it because that's up to him. He can be genuine to himself. He wants to wear this today, he can wear it today. He wants to wear something comfortable tomorrow, he can, right? Can, because you're a professional. Once you become good at your products and your presentations, it's much more easier to be a professional, right? So when you're doing these videos and you're being a resource and you might delete it later, you're practicing, right? So if you guys role play with yourselves, you could role play with 2 billion people, 1.6 billion people that you've never met on these different platforms out there, right? So we talk about favorite platforms and stuff. Do you guys know who owns this? I said it earlier. Google. Google owns this. This is for search engine optimization. You guys know who owns this? Meta. Facebook. That was a faster answer, right? Started as photos. TikTok. We'll go on. What's this? LinkedIn. Professional content. So you guys can pick your poison. You could do all of them, or you could dial into what's best for your business. All right. You could go on here, open the camera, and be more impactful with people. Tell me, what are some of your favorite platforms? Where could you guys see yourself going on and talking about MedGuard? I'm going to tell you the Aspire story in a second. What would you do? What platform do you think would appreciate that?
TikTok.
TikTok. That's cool. Well, why would TikTok like it?
Because they're shorter videos.
Shorter videos, right to the point. That's pretty cool.
Unique algorithm, so anybody can blow up.
Let's go. You kidding me? You guys know more about this stuff than you really think. And we're not talking about it and communicating about it, right? Older person in the room, name another platform. Where could you do like the medical guard? Name another like older platform. LinkedIn, right? LinkedIn. Why would somebody want to know about that on LinkedIn?
So you can look like a professional, people know how to find you.
Yeah. Are people employed on here? There's self-employed, and there's people that are, they're your product is right in here. We don't think about that sometimes. Oh, LinkedIn's boring, it sucks. Self-employed people are in here. You can itemize through your self-employed. You can see who's self-employed. Anyway, I won't go into that. All right. So different platforms, different stuff. Okay. And we can pick and choose where we want to have the most influence, right? Based on how we're presenting our products and how we're presenting ourselves. At the Aspire event, we were walking in with the suits and everything else, and everyone's walking toward me in like t-shirts and shorts and stuff and like hoodies and everything. And hey, Dukes, what's up? Dukes to these guys. Dukes, what's up? How are you? And I'm like, what's up? How are you? And then everyone with me is like, hey, Michael, let's go inside the room, And I'm like, what's going on? What's going on in the room? Oh, it's boring in there. They're talking about taxes and finance and real estate. I'm going to come back later when Gary Vee's back on, right? But all the suit people are like, I can't get in this room fast enough. Michael, stop talking to these people. Let's get in here. Who are you talking to right now? This is a videographer. Oh, this is a good marketing person. This is good. Listen, all you guys, why don't you turn around and come with me? Let's go inside. Because there's a disconnect here. Why is the leader doing it and the young person is not? Right? Because you're going to grow into becoming a professional. You're going to grow into becoming a leader. So lean into this stuff. And what I'm trying to drive at is you guys are all young enough, right? I'm young too. You're all young enough to impact and influence other people within your age range, within your demographic. And if you're not able to do that, you can influence and help people that are outside of your age range and demographic. Because there might be an older person that's not on social media. I don't get to know what that advantage is. Sharp young guy talking about things that I'm into, mortgage, insurance, finance, real estate, all these things. I'm going to follow that guy. I might buy from him. Conversation is going to lead to a transaction, right? So think about these different platforms, but most importantly, put the social before the media, right? You guys use the examples of that: like, follow, engage, share, connect. Okay. This is about personal branding. Okay. And the personal branding is super important for you guys as you're starting your careers. Why would personal branding be important to you?
Because it helps you stick out and attract different people than others.
That's true. That's true. 100%. Let's go. If you get off the phone with someone, what's the first thing you go and do with that professional? Business card. You text them, right? Do you think they're going to Google you?
A lot of times.
100%. Do you guys do that? Do you guys Google businesses before you go and patron them? Do you think if maybe this is a scam, let me look on the website and see, right? So if they're Googling you and you're on social media, then a regulated professional can scale because you're doing genuine connections first and foremost. You're providing value on social media. And then when people go and search for you, you're staying authentic to yourself. If you want to be in skateboard stuff, that'd be the skateboard insurance guy. That's cool. Why not? But be airtight about your stuff. Be airtight about what the information and the resource you're providing. Still be true to you, show the skateboarding, go out there, but make sure you're sprinkling in insurance and what people are asking of you. Is that fair? Can you guys give me examples of personal brands you've seen out there from like influence? I hate to say people of influence. Have you seen any personal brands out there? Like you could just name a name. Like I would say like Gary Vee is an influencer. I know that he started his wine thing, but he's an influencer, right? We got Ryan Serhant. Like he's a broker. Like he's a real estate broker. Like he's at a TV show, but because he's a real estate broker. Can you guys think of any? I think there's a Darren Heitner in your organization. There's Chris George is a massive guy online. Who are people online that you guys have seen that are massive within their industry? Can you name anyone? One in the back? Giuliano Massarelli.
He's a life insurance guy. Young kid.
I was waiting for that name.
He's the guy. He's like, all right, he hits the thing, right? Let's go. Oh, hello, what's up? How you doing, man? What's up? I think he lives on Sunrise Boulevard. I saw him. He was out on his balcony one day, and you're on Sunrise Boulevard, buddy. That's really cool. That was a good one. That was a perfect one. I actually brought this up to a business owner the other day. I pulled his page out. You know, he showed up on there's another trainer that does, I forget the guy's name.
I think he just started insurance too in November.
Dude.
That was 3 months ago. He's gigantic.
I'm gonna just pause there for a second. 3 months ago, we all know who he is. And I'm about to piggyback that with, I just saw him on one of the biggest podcasts for training and helping others. This guy wet behind the ears, right? I think you saw it. I forget what the guy's name is. Yeah. Massive like trainer, and he's training him. Did y'all see that? Like, so that's an excellent example. And to like marinate on that for just a second, is that guy in your age range? Okay, yeah, he is. Now we get it. No, is he better than you? Is he smarter than you? He's faster than you. That's for darn sure, right? But if we look at it like through collaboration, not competition, then you can be inspired by that, right? Can you guys do that kind of stuff too? Now, keep in mind, extremely important. What does this say? Say it out loud.
Regulated profession.
Say it confidently, because that's what you are. And a couple silly videos, and you're going to lose your license and put your butt right out of the door. And it's going to be hard to get another job, right? So when you're doing this stuff and you're analyzing him, analyze the positive stuff that the people are doing that you can bottle up and do too. Is that cool? Who's another person of influence? Grant Cardone. Grant Cardone. Interesting. He is like a he goes both ways. That's weird. He kind of goes both ways, ebbs and flows, right? Between like the motivator, but then you peel back the onion. Do you guys know what industry he's in? Real estate, right? Insurance is actually, as you guys learn, I've had a real estate license for 6 years. Insurance is the largest investor in real estate, other than actual real estate investors, themselves. But as a company, insurance as companies invest in more real estate than any other companies in the United States. So extremely interesting how these industries interact. So that's really cool. That's a great one. So you kind of get a hybrid of the two. You get a guy who was a titan in industry, who's now become a supreme resource, right? He's always talking about all these different platforms. Good example. What's another one, guys? I got y'all on that. All right. So here's the homework. It's okay. I can name a bunch of people, it'd be lost on you. You know what a good way to do this is kind of look in your industry as you're seeing top producers left and right. Do you guys have scoreboards for the entire company? Yep. Why don't you go look and see what the top producers are doing? I bet you there's a common denominator, a common thing between them. And if they're not in your age demographic, don't say, well, they're not on social, I don't need to be on social. I could ask you, I would prefer to ask Oksana, and I won't put Mike on the spot, but have you guys seen Oksana's stuff? Is it fantastic? Do you guys ever see it and judge it and go, oh, why is she doing this? I have never done that in my life. It's super cool, right? Bottle that feeling up as you guys start to work on your personal brand, because you could do the same thing, right? Could you guys, does Oksana, I will ask you this because you know Oksana better than anybody else. Is she an open book? Is she an open door? Is she willing to help other people, right? So I know for a fact she's like that too. So ask questions. Cool, right? All right. Any content beats no content. You guys understand what that means?
Yes.
Yeah, what does that mean? Any content beats no content. In the back, you, straight ahead. Any content beats no content. What does that mean? Yeah, right? That's true. A lot of times we learn by the stuff we do wrong, not the stuff we do right. Have you ever heard of that? Right? So that's why we practice on the phones. That's why it's important to make phone calls, because you're going to fail forward. You guys ever heard that? Fail forward? Fail forward on this stuff too. There's no reason not to. You're getting better. You guys agree? All right, cool. Strong footprint of authenticity within an industry brings more trust. But I want, who's the newest person in the room? Who closed the deal today? Who closed the deal today? Okay, that's fair. All right. Who's the newest person in the room? I want you to read this out loud, please.
Conversations lead to transactions.
One more time, please.
Conversations lead to transactions.
Who's the oldest person in the room?
Long way.
Right, one of these two. I'm looking at Brain. Can you, Justin, I'm sorry. We're that old of friends. Can you explain this? What does a conversation lead to a transaction mean?
I mean, the more people you talk to, the closer you're going to get to a yes, or close a sale, or get a deal, or get a referral, or get something.
Is that true? Is that true? Right? If someone writes a comment underneath, you're talking about the medical, I want to learn more about that. Could that conversation turn into a transaction? right? So I want you guys to not just think of conversations in the sense of a phone call conversation, but in every conversation that you're having in terms of human interaction. Conversations lead to transactions. So what I'm saying is, you don't have to be in your face all the time. I'm an insurance person. I do insurance. Come buy insurance tomorrow. I have insurance. Would you like to buy insurance? Why don't you come get insurance? I mean, how many days of that can you do in a row before it's just not cool or fun, right? So make sure you're having fun with it and you're showing your true authentic self. Who has like a cool car that they love in here? Right? Show off your car. Guys, give me some hobbies. Give me some hobbies that you guys got. I think like cars, I think of Frank, I think skating, I think music and skating. Give me some hobbies.
Darius, what do you do? You got hobbies?
Dude. Yeah. So have you guys seen like showing off your day-to-day? Showing off your daily routine? A day in my life, right? We don't always, it's not always perfect to share photos of kids, but if you've had a nice family experience or a family event, why don't we put that on social media, right? If we're talking to people in the Midwest and we're talking to people that are in slower areas than South Florida, New York, LA, are they going to appreciate seeing that stuff? When you get off the phone with that conversation and they go and Google you and search you and find you're a family man too, just like that, oh, we got daughters too. Isn't that how you build rapport, right? You say, oh, I found out, Mr. Johnson, you got a daughter. I have a daughter too. What age is she? 8? Oh, my daughter's 7. How great is that? You've instantly built rapport. It's not about insurance. The head's nodded. It's not about insurance, right? Isn't that a wild thing that the more conversations you tend to have, they turn into transactions over time because it's not directly about what you were trying to do. Yeah. Who is someone in your life that would benefit from that type of insurance? Yourself. So you could talk about yourself and how it's benefited you. You wanted a specific type of insurance. And you were so genuine. Can you guys agree with me that she was so genuine about how she shared that? She was authentic. She laughed. She's laughing. She's having fun. I would bottle that up and I would not change that person that you are. Be that person and tell people why you want that program. Is it easier to sell something if you believe in it? Were you guys lying to me? Was that a joke? Did you guys joke? You're on live. Someone's gonna be like, she said Vanguard. No. So you know what I'm saying? I know. I get it. All right. So what I'm saying is, so let's just shift it to like, what's the Rolls Royce package of insurance? Yo, I want that. Let's go. Right. So think about that. Think about the way that you guys generate your revenue in terms of products. So if there is a reason why you like that, we are alive. We're not devoid of business. We understand this is business at the end of the day. And if that's something that is your bread and butter or butters your bread, then lead with it. Lead with it. In different industries, there's all kinds of different things. In cars and supercars, I represent the auto toy store. We don't do cars under 75,000. I just don't. So I'm not going to sit around and talk to you about BMWs and Mercedes. I love them, but we just don't do them. Maybe like a brand new Escalade, right? So when I get online, I talk about Lamborghinis and Ferraris and shit like that. I don't talk about like how cool Hyundai is. Do you guys get it though? So like when you get on, if your revenue driver is that, explain and speak to your audience why that revenue driver is so important to you from the true perspective, right? Business. So you guys have done an excellent job today. Conversations will lead to transactions. Can you guys shout some of these out? Shout some of these out. What does being authentic on social mean? I got the answers down here. So just shout them out. Just shout them out in your own way. Being yourself. Here's what we do. I'll point at this one and then you raise your hand. So Frank, you got the first one. What does be authentic on social mean?
Being yourself, not just being somebody that you're not.
100%. Is that important? Do we tend to do the opposite when we start on social for some? I do these hands. I'm getting serious. Here, I gotta show the camera. I do these hands. All right, so I got to do my presentation because I'm being serious right now. And we box ourselves in, It's so wild why we do that. I don't know why we do that. Who's going to raise their hand for this one? What does it mean to be a resource online?
I think to be a resource specifically for online is taking all of your vast knowledge and sharing it in a way that maybe, somebody who knows less than you can understand, and just making yourself, available for any questions, comments, or just somebody trying to get to know about it. Just,
nailing it.
It for people.
Let's go. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'll tell you, if you went to her desk every day and had her remind you of that definition, it would probably be a lot easier to just pull the phone out, right? That was pretty easy to be like, or if you get off a phone and you're charged up about something, that's a perfect time to try and fail forward and make a reel or make a short or make a post. Give it a shot. All right. Let's look at the next one. All right. So you said short videos. You said, sorry to point at you, but you said short videos. Why would I do short videos? Why don't I want to talk? Like, I want to talk, but I want to talk for 2 minutes about how important insurance is.
Because the attention span is not there for certain topics.
Yeah.
And also shorter videos get you more views.
Let's go.
Get you more traction.
Let's go. That's awesome, right? Now, are you guys seeing the strategy in this? And what I mean is, you can be a resource one day. You can take a photo with the fam another day, right? You can maybe just do a quick short video of having fun or ringing the bell or spinning the wheel, showing the building. Little things, right? Little stuff to be more impactful. So I'm going to side with you guys. It's hard to post on social media every day. It's hard to have new content all the time. So is there a marketer that helps you guys, that can help you guys in this building?
Yes.
Where's he located?
Downstairs.
Downstairs on the first floor. So I know you guys have seen, like, we've got Garrett, not Garrett in the office. Yeah, Big G. We love Big G, right? I want to see more of you guys in my office. I want to dial into this stuff, and I want to figure out how we can be more impactful online. Is that cool? All right. So, but on both ends, I got to get kind of an agreement from you guys. If you come into my office, you're going to show me some stuff you've been doing online. All right. You're going to show me some people of influence that you're familiar with, that you're like, I would crush it doing this, or I could totally do this too. Right. So you're going to come in with some ideas or things that you've been doing to be impactful, so we can meet in the middle and do this high level pro stuff. All right. You guys get it. Taking selfies at events. What does collaborate with a partner mean? What does that mean? Collaborate. I mean, in the sense of posting. So posting. Are you guys familiar with that? So you can collaborate with up to 5 people on Instagram. It's a new tool, collaboration. That's pretty cool if you guys are maybe role playing. Have you guys ever done like a role playing video? Like, hey, what's up? I'm interested in this certain type of program. Like, oh, that's a perfect program. Let me tell you all about it. And then you guys can collaborate, and it's like a cool video that you guys did together in a reel. And like your audience gets to see it, right? Or you're being silly, maybe setting up like a fake scenario. And then, does that make sense how you guys could collaborate on posts? If you guys as a team, who's on the same team here? You guys who's on one team? They're all on the same team, right? So if we had like an impactful graphic, we could all share that graphic at the same time on the same day. And the internet would just get hit with it, right? Or we could collaborate. So we could tell leaders that when leaders do posts that will impact our business, please collaborate with me. Is that cool? Or vice versa. I'm sure leaders want to collaborate. Leaders, would you want to collaborate with your agents if they were sharing impactful posts? It's great, right? It's such a cool thing.
I made a video not too long ago.
Let's go.
You didn't make the real
Didn't make the cut.
You're not-
He
you're
doesn't like
getting
to collaborate. Selfish guy right there.
Well,
They got you on like 10 cameras.
hold on, I gotta turn this one on. Let me like hold on. I gotta turn this one on and then like zoom it in on Mike Logley. There he is, not posting.
That guy.
So I appreciate this. You guys having fun? Is this at least fun? We're doing some lunch. Can we give it up for May and everybody for doing lunch and setting up lunch and everything? All right. Okay, and you guys understand how to share an old photo and share wins and successes. We get it. Guys, pull your phones out real quick for me. This is real quick.
I just did that. It's like,
Kind of wild, like the little things, right? Yeah. If you were in the last training, you've probably seen this or done this with me. If you weren't, this is kind of a game changer for you. So if you have done it already and you've used it before, like I know you've used it, you can share after why these things are like super important or how it can impact you. So is there a big difference when you clean the camera lens? Yeah, I mean, this part of the presentation, everybody's like, oh my goodness. All right, do you guys have grid lines on your phone? Do you see grid lines? So everyone, hold your phone up if you have a grid line.
I know.
You don't have a grid line? Anyone looking? You got your phone up? Hold your phone up if you don't have a grid line. All right, wait, what did I say? I forget. If you have one. All right, if you don't have one, let's switch it. All right, cool. Let's go to our settings. Let's go to our settings. We're going to go to camera. And we're going to add grid lines and levels. Scroll down just a bit. Composition will say grid and level. Grid and level. Turn these two on. Grid and level. Yeah. Now, the reason why you do this is it's going to get your camera on your phone much closer to a professional experience. So if you guys were to look in the cameras that are here on the camera side of it, you'd see there's a grid. And the reason is that you don't want it to be like wonky or side, so that's really cool. Also, the level's really neat too, because you might be holding your phone sideways and not really even know it. So that's a good thing. Let's go back to our camera. All right, you guys familiar with opening and closing apps? So everyone close the camera app really quick. Close it. I'm going to close all my stuff, then I'm going to reopen my camera app. What does it say in the top left corner? Mine says HD 30. Who's got HD? Hold the phone up if you've got HD. Hold it up high so I can see if everyone got HD.
It's on video. You gotta go to video.
Oh, everyone, we're always on photo. We do that. I've done that so many times with professionals.
HD Res 30.
HD Res 30, cool. Hold it up if it's HD. Hold it up if it's HD. Okay, almost everyone. Okay, so that's great. This is a really cool experience that we're gonna have. I want you guys to press 4K. So press HD. Sorry, press HD, and you can change it to 4K. You guys press 4K. You can go up to like 60, maybe 120 frames a second. That kind of like levels, like stabilizes. That's for action, right? For movement. All right, so let's try to go up to 60 for me. We go to 4K and 60 frames. Does that look like? It's wild, right? Like move the camera a little bit. Yeah, wild. You guys now have a pro level camera in your hands. And if we're competing with everyone else out there that already knew this, that's not a fair fight, right? We showed up with the wrong weapon. Like I showed up with 1080 camera, and y'all are shooting in 4K. Have you guys ever seen brighter videos? The brighter video on Instagram or Facebook, or it's like it looks different. It looks like brighter and sharper and nicer. That's a 4K video directly from your phone. All right, so that's one way, just one simple way to be more impactful or to have greater reach, because the short form content will look nicer, right? Could you guys see that being a game changer? All right, so let's close the app again. Let's go back to camera. Does it say HD in the corner again? That's okay. All right. The reason why I'm okay with that is because it's going to save my phone. I don't need everything to be in 4K. I don't need everything to be that high level. So what I've gotten used to doing is saying, like, if I'm going to create content or I've got something intentional to say, I might as well shoot with intention. So right before I do it, I change it to what? 4K. Could you guys see? Why would I do that? Quality, better stuff. Super cool, right? All right, so that's a game changer in itself. I've talked for 45 minutes. If we deleted 44 minutes of it and you only got that 1 minute, that would probably be a huge game changer for you, because you would look much different. You would show up different online. Y'all ever heard that? I'm going to help you show up better online. That's what influencers are saying. That's one of the things that they can do. Okay, super cool. All right, natural lighting. We've done this before. Pull the camera out again, set it to 4K. Turn it on a selfie, bring it toward you. Look at the difference between the light behind me, which is this is a natural light behind me, and a natural light in front of me. Very different. Lighting is everything in videos. Lighting is everything. Now, the ladies have known this for years. You saw her put the arm up and do this, and so that is how you dial into a better, like this experience for me is way better. Would you guys agree? You guys feeling that? Yeah? How do you look? How do you look on this side? Which looks good, right? All right, cool. Shooting your windows, outdoors, good lighting, use grid line and levels. Experience. Where can you guys try audio and lighting and all of that stuff? If you wanted to do super high level videos, where would you do them? Uh-oh.
Happy birthday to you.
Let's go. Thank you guys.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bruce. Happy birthday to you.
I wish for everyone to post more. Good stuff. Thank you so much, guys. You're awesome. Let's go. I'm going to do like a Steve Aoki and throw it at you guys. All right. My wish is for all of you guys to post more.
Now you said out loud.
Yeah. Here, I want to go back to something really quick. I'm so glad you guys did the birthday thing. All right. I'm worried about what people will think. I turned 43 on Monday. Turned 43. It took a long time to learn this. In my 20s, I cared what everyone thought about me. In my 30s, I didn't care what anyone thought about me. Now in my 40s, I've realized no one was ever thinking about me. It's not sad. What I'm saying is, no. Think about this from the perspective of we are all so caught up in our own lives that we're always concerned about what others are thinking of us, or we're not concerned with what others think of us. And we finally get to an age, sometimes it's too late for people, when they realize that it's okay to do whatever you want to do in life that makes you happy. Be authentic, be genuine. I appreciate that. You guys clap it for yourselves, right? But that's what it's about. And take from me as an older person, start sooner than later. All right, start sooner than later. Great job, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, so your challenge for today, we're done with the presentation. This is your challenge for today. Please try to give it a shot. Take a photo of this, please, if you can. Try to make a post today that is specific to you and your business. If you need help, partner up and choose one. It could be an updated photo carousel. It could be you guys having fun here in the office, maybe outside. This is my office best friend. This is what I like to do. Whatever it is, a photo carousel. And just talk a little bit about how you're impacting others or helping people through your career. What a great thing. Or to do a fun video reel. So I know some guys have ideas already, right? We already have some ideas for what we want to do.
Yeah,
Let's do a fun video reel and let's post it up on social media and collaborate and do that.
Headshots day too?
Yeah, we're going to do that. So we're going to shift gears into a media day, but that's the presentation, and this is where I'm going to leave you guys with a challenge. So media day is next. So if you guys want to partner up with someone and choose one of these two, we're going to do it right now together.
Cool.
Is that cool?
I know the girls got some ideas. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it. That was awesome. All right, let's go.
Just for you.
Thank you so much. All right, well, that was cool. I appreciate anybody who was on live here with me. We enjoyed it. It was great. I'm going to come with my final message to everyone over here. Thank you so much. Wait, I got to step over this.
We got a lot of cake here, so big pieces coming through.
All right, we talked about a lot today. I hope it helped out. And if you have any questions, please email me at mike@thesuperagency.com, mike@thesuperagency.com, and join the school, ask questions. Look forward to helping you. If you want to do a workshop like this, we can do this on location with you as well. Have a great rest of the day. See you.
Let's go, Dukes.